be here. Mr. Cook, Mr. Damsha, we will now turn to, we'll just go by number, Legislative District 11. This is Matt Bell and Kelly Miles. Which one of you want to go? I think go first. Kelly gets to go first, that's the one.
My name's Kelly Miles, and I am running for state legislature in the House District 11. And probably the most important thing you ought to know about me is that I married the former Linda Burdett. And Governor Herbert said that you need to hug a teacher. I get to hug a teacher every day. So I want to thank her for her support. We've been lifelong residents of South Ogden, and I thank my dad regularly. He moved here from Logan. Well, he moved down to Utah County first because he got to be a math professor, and he was teaching at BYU, and they wanted him to get his doctorate. And he had been tired of school, and so he decided to come to Weber State because they offered him a position and told him he didn't have to get his doctorate. So I love Weber State because I live in Weber County and not Utah County, so sorry about that. But anyway, that's how we ended up here back in 1968, and I've lived in South Ogden ever since. And I think I live in one of the greatest districts in the state. The cities that I would represent, South Ogden, Uena, South Weber, Riverdale, Washington Terrace, and a little bit of Layton. And I'm excited about this opportunity to run. I'm a graduate from Weber State University, graduated back in 1986, and got my first taste of politics then when I served as the academic vice president to Todd Anderson, and really enjoyed it. I sat on the Senate one year and then served, and had always thought in the back of my mind that I might take a trip into politics someday. And when Brad Dee decided he didn't want to seek re-election, I thought it was a perfect opportunity. But because of that, I am an outsider to the political fray. And I have practiced law for 27 years and have an office, our own small business owner here on 26th and Washington, Farrar and Miles. And I feel I'm qualified to visit and sit in the House. My job consists of looking at the facts and gathering facts and taking a fair look at the facts and then analyzing them and determining how they apply to the law and apply to what desired outcomes we want. And then, of course, the final decision is to apply those facts and to make the decisions and hopefully legislate and broker an agreement or settlement. Often, a lot of people have asked, well, why did you decide to run? And what is it that interested you about it? And I guess, one, the opportunity arose, but primarily, I just really enjoy being involved. I recognize a lot of you out there. I've had a chance to visit with a lot of our own state delegates from Ledge 11. And those of you that have met me know I can talk. In fact, I've been accused of ending a sentence with a sentence. So, and so I not only do I like people, but I like to get involved. And all the while on my career, I've served on a number of different boards. We helped establish the Boys and Girls Club of Weber and Davis County when we saw that there was a real need. And we set forth, and I continue to sit on that board and help out. And get a lot of satisfaction of helping there. I sat on the Ogden Weber Applied Technology College Foundation Board and helped with fundraising and higher education and the alumni board at Weber. And I currently sit on the hospital board, McCady Hospital. I've chaired that board. And so I have the ability to get involved and to look at the issues but more than just the issues and that challenge is to represent you as a legislative district when it comes down to it. And I'm thankful for this opportunity. I believe in fiscal conservatism. With my wife a teacher, I'm familiar with the education issues that we're faced with. I believe in a high quality of life, and I want to stand forth and defend the families. But because I'm new to the process, I don't have all the answers, and I will ask you to direct me in the direction you want. I'm Kelly Miles, and I ask for your vote for Legislative District 11.
Thank you. I'm Matt Bell, and I'm currently one of your Weber County Commissioners. It's been a great job. It's been a great ride. I decided that I am going to retire in January, and I'm going to make some other focuses in my life. One of them right now is I want to run for the state legislature. A little bit about me. I have a daughter that's 18 years old. Going to send her off to college this fall. I was a sheriff's deputy before I got in politics. I worked in corrections for many years. I worked in law enforcement for a lot of years. I'm a former business owner of Bell Photography. My brother still owns that. And currently my family and I own some storage units and some rental properties together. So what have I done since I've been county commissioner? So you're going to put me in the legislature if you vote for me. What have I done? Number one is the libraries. We built libraries. They came and wanted to spend $65 million. We said that won't, it's too much money. We want a 100,000 square foot facility. So that's too big. So we started, finally we put it up bond out, it was $45 million. We built a library. We took $3 million out of the one in Roy, and we ended up a really nice facility out there. So conservative. I was in office for less than a month, maybe 5 weeks, and I had some folks approach us, says we need a new 911 center. We need $9 million. I said, well, why didn't you do it while the other folks were here? They could have built you a new 911 center. Well, but now it's a problem. Well, we did nothing. Right now we're trying and working as a county to get a new 911 center. We've been working at the options. The price tags come way down. It looks like possibly we can do it without a tax rate. Don't know yet. We're still working on that right now. We've been involved in a lot of road projects in Weber County. We're building 12th Street. It's made the paper once in a while. But that is where the growth in Weber County is going to have to come, is out there. What do I want to do as a person as I come to the legislature? First of all, I believe in the Constitution. Constitution, anytime we make a decision, when I make decisions now, and they come across our desk all day long, is it constitutional? Is it the right thing we're doing? Do we want to be involved in our neighbors' lives? Or is this something we should not be involved in? So I'll throw a few things down. Number one is JRI, that's the Justice Reinvestment Initiative. The reality of it is we're doing some good things there. We babied down a bunch of crimes. We're getting more people out of jail than ever. But there's people that belong in jail. And they're going to stay in jail. And we got these folks out here, I call it the cupcake syndrome. They want everybody to keep giving them chance after chance after chance. And then we're not going to be safe out there with people on the street like that. The next one is Medicaid expansion. Yeah, I'll bring that up. How are we going to pay for it? If it's possible to get paid for, then we need to look at that. But right now, it's not possible. I've talked with our different senators down there, and that is something that is coming around too. The next one is water. I currently serve on a water and sewer district. Water is extremely important for this state. We must prepare ourselves for water. My thought is we have water. The expensive part is getting where we need it. I mean, there's folks in the Mississippi Valley who would love to send all their water our way because they don't know what to do with it all. And we don't have it here. So we've got to learn how to get water and be conservative there. I will hold the line on taxes. Also, federal mandates. We talked about the federal mandates. Well, I'm going to say there's county mandates. And our good folks from the state that are running for office, we get mandates. I could jump into them all right and left. I could tell you about our condition of probation, our contract inmates. The state doesn't pay their bills. They'll give a portion of it, and depends on how it works out each year. And I think that as a state legislature, not only do we not want the federal government telling us what to do, we don't want the state putting mandates on these counties up there, up here in the county. And the next one, the last one I'll wrap up on is the Second Amendment. So I happened to meet a police chief from the East Coast and some folks back there. We were having a discussion a while back. We were talking about the Second Amendment out there, and they wanted these restrictions. And of course, I'm the only voice in the room of reason, in my opinion, says I don't think there should be any permitting process. Why should we require the good citizens of our state, if they want to carry a weapon, to have a permit? And so those are some things that I think that we need to do, and we need to back off a little bit with the federal government and the state government. So my name is Matthew Bell. I've been your county commissioner, and I have loved serving you, and I've appreciated you. I've served the party. I did not go the signature route. I'm a party guy. I have to walk the talk. I could have went out and collect signatures in a half a minute, hire somebody and go get them collect signatures. I don't believe in that because it is not the right thing. I believe in the delegates. That's where I'm going. I need your vote, and then we'll have a chance to get in a primary and start debating the issues one-on-one. Thank you. Matthew Bell. Appreciate that.
I had given up that one of them was going to do that, so nice job. All right, we will now move to the question and answer portion. This is not a debate format. We simply get to ask a question of an individual candidate, and that person will have a moment to respond. And we will just go 30 seconds is the limit on the question, and she's a great timekeeper, so I will stop you. All right, go ahead. Please stand, yes.
Thank you. Bob Bernick, who writes a column for Utah Policy, suggested with a more moderate legislature elected through the count by vote system, it's time for an income tax increase for education. Just like to ask the gubernatorial candidates and legislative candidates for a quick answer. Would you, under any circumstances, support an increase in the income tax, either by signing the bill or by voting for it on the floor?
Okay.
Like I mentioned, I'm kind of new to this, and I guess it would probably take a very convincing set of facts to make me consider any kind of an increase in tax, but I don't think I could never say never at this point in time. And so what I would do is make sure that it benefited not only our district, but the state as a whole. But if there was a convincing enough argument, I think I'd have to be open at least to consider it. So, thank you.
Absolutely not. No. Government has a spending problem, not an income problem. I see that every day.
We'll now turn to 2-minute closing for each of the candidates. For this round, we will go in reverse order from whatever you were before. That make sense?
Thanks for coming out. My name is Matt Bell. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in less government. I believe that we have the opportunities there. I can hit the road running. I have that experience, and it's so important that we do that, that our coalition in Northern Utah work together, because there are so many important issues up here that we have to work together. So my name is Matthew Bell, and I would appreciate your vote, and I appreciate the debate, and to get in the debate and the issues between now and the primary. Thank you.
Wow, it's pretty tough up here. You think it's hot out there, sit up here. I guess just in summarizing, I really believe in local regulation. I think I have confidence in our local legislative districts, and of course I'm in District 11, and so I have confidence. I've reached out to each and every state delegate. I've talked to most of them. I've missed a few and still plan on talking to them before the end of, before the state convention. But I assure you, you will have accountability from me to the district and to the people. And I believe that each of you, as representative of your neighborhood and your families, that you will know what's best, and you'll be able to guide me and direct me in that way. And my name's Kelly Miles, and I want you to make your vote go the distance so I can be your voice on the Hill. Thank you.